Hey guys, it's Cassie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hello. So for this video, I'm gonna be doing my 5 favorite recipe ideas that are healthy and easy, and also they're not tasting just like plain or boring, whatever. They do involve some chocolate in them. And yeah, they're just super easy recipes to make that also taste amazing. So without further ado, let's get started. I just went to the gym, and then across the street is a grocery store, so I grabbed a few things that I didn't have. So this one is going to be for some watermelon fries and dip. This is going to be for the sweet potato chips. These are going to be for some protein balls. This is for a turkey breast and tomato on rice cakes. And this is going to be for the banana bread chocolate chips. Let's get started on the first one, which is going to be protein. To start off, it's a 1.25 cups of old-fashioned oats, and then a 1/2 cup of unsweetened shredded coconut, 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips. Oh, whoops. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just gonna stir that all up together. And this is the dry ingredient part. 3/4 cup of peanut butter. So I did 1/2, and then 1/4. 1/4 cup of honey. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then those are all the liquid ingredients. So now I'm just gonna stir this all in. A cookie tray with parchment paper, and then with using the mixture that is now all ready to go, I'm just gonna put it into balls and then refrigerate for 30 minutes, and then they're ready. It all depends how big you want the balls to be. I make them, I would say, just like about a medium size, so like this. But it's honestly up to you. So this is actually a good time to be making this video because I have a potluck hockey team lunch. Ooh. So I'm gonna be bringing these there for the team, and they're always a hit. All right, so I'm just gonna finish putting the rest of these on, and then I'll put it in the fridge and I'll show you before doing that. Okay, so the protein bites are done. I'm just going to put them in the refrigerator. Sit in here for 30 minutes and we'll get on to the next recipe. All right, so I just turned on the oven to 350 so I can start preheating it. And now I'm gonna get started on the chocolate chip banana bread. This recipe is actually so good and it's so easy, but every time I make it, all my friends are always like dying to have some. So it's actually really easy because it all basically takes place in the blender. So I'm gonna just start off now by adding 2 cups of oats into the blender and some baking soda to make a flour-like texture. And then from there, I will show you what I do. But for now, that's what I'm gonna get started with. So 1 cup, a 2nd cup of oats. All right, so now I'm just gonna add the baking soda and we'll start blending this up. So now that it has a flour texture, I'm gonna add the salt, 3 ripe bananas. So 1, I just peeled them, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna blend this up and then add the next ingredients. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I just added 2 eggs as well. Okay, so now that all the mixture is done being blended, I'm just gonna stir in the mini dark chocolate chips. Okay, so now I'm just adding this in to, I'm gonna stir it all around, and then I'm just gonna put it into here with parchment paper. And this will bake for 35 minutes. Ta-da! Okay, so while that's cooking, I'm gonna be making the next recipe, which is more of the savour side. So it's the rice cake with turkey, tomato, salt, and pepper. It's really good for either a quick lunch with, of course, some other things as well, or just a snack on the go. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna slice up some tomato and then put that on top of turkey breast. All right, and then for the turkey, I get it thinly sliced. So in pieces like this, I'm going to put a few across the rice cake, and then some slices of tomato. Salt and pepper, I swear, is the make or break sometimes when it comes to recipes. This is the tomato turkey breast on a rice cake. Next are the sweet potato chips. So I'm gonna have to start peeling these and then slice them as thinly as I can. And the smell of the banana bread is just starting to come out, and it smells unreal. So that's always a nice smell in the kitchen while you're doing other things. Peeling the sweet potato. Some things are sweeter than a sweet potato. Sweet potato. Fancy driving too. Oh, don't you wish you never had a sweet potato? The sweet potatoes are peeled now, and now I have to slice them as thinly as possible. And the trick for these is that the thinner the better, because it makes them more crunchy. I just finished slicing them up, and now I'm just gonna put them across a cookie sheet. Okay, so these are ready to go, and once the oven is done with the banana bread, I will put these in for only around 10 minutes or something, just to crisp them up. And last but not least, I will be making watermelon fries with a yummy dip. So I'm gonna start off just by using half the watermelon to do this, and I'm gonna slice it up into fry-sized pieces, and then I'll go to the dip next. Just took out the banana bread and put in the sweet potato crisps. So I'm just gonna put those in for like 10 minutes. I just finished slicing up the watermelon fries, so now I'm gonna make the dip. So using 2 spoonfuls of this plain Greek yogurt, and then squeezing 2 wedges of lime onto it, which is not very complicated, as I'm sure you guys can tell. And then you're just gonna stir that around, and that's literally all it takes for the dip. Creates a very zesty dip, and you just dip it in. All right, so I just took the sweet potato fries out of the oven, or chips, sorry. So they're just a nice little crunchy. And then here is the chocolate chip banana bread. And then this is, again, the watermelon sticks with the Greek yogurt lime dip. And then the protein bites. And then the rice cake and turkey and tomato I ate earlier after making it. So these are the 5 healthy recipes that I love to do. Doesn't take very long at all. I just did these all in the same time. Obviously, usually I will just go for one of them, but because I want to show you guys all 5 of them, I did them all this afternoon. But yeah, my house is smelling amazing, so thank you guys for encouraging me to do this video, because now my house smells like chocolate chip banana bread. And yeah, so I'll be having some good snacks for the week, and I'm super excited to eat them. So that is gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.